go. We went to Israel for 4 days because Joe Fagan thought that, 10 days just training was just too much, we'd be boring and we get no benefit. In the end, pretty much just got drunk for 4 or 5 days in Israel. Great bonding, had a great laugh. There was a couple of Italian journalists who were following us who, more than one occasion, were scratching their head wondering what was going on. But it was a great exercise in getting the boys together. Took our thoughts and worries or whatever anybody might have about the final, and we just relaxed before going home and having 5 days training before we actually made our way to Rome. I think overall the draw would have been looked on as a fair result had it been an ordinary league game. At the end of the day, we were in the lion's den. We were the underdogs to everybody. We went about it, I think, perfectly. We didn't open up, we kept it tight, we made them try and take the game to us, and then we tried to hit them on the break, and of course we went ahead. Phil Neal tells you how much we were looking to get them on the break when our fullback scored. Phil Neal put us 1 up. We lost a sloppy goal. Peruzzi, I think it was, got the equaliser. So we went into extra time. We made a couple of tactical changes. I came from a wide position and played in the middle with Graham Souness, and the order was basically any chance we get going forward, because I was young, because I had the legs, I was to get forward, and Graham would sit tight. But again, not a lot happened in extra time, as it normally does in a cup final. Players don't want to make mistakes, teams don't want to make mistakes. And it went to penalties. A little backstory was in training before we left to go to Rome, we had a penalty competition. And we pretty much had picked our 5 penalty takers. I was one of them. And we had a competition against the kids, the apprentices who were 16 and 17 years old. And we got beat. I was the only one that scored, everybody else missed. Bruce Grobbelaar never saved one. So that went well. So Joe basically said to us, look, just pray it doesn't go. I figured I was going to score. It was just, when am I going? And that little bit of an experience is what made me miss the penalty kick. I ended up putting the ball over the crossbar. And the reason I put it over the crossbar was I was anxious to see where it was going. I was anxious to see it hitting the net, and I leant back and took it over the crossbar. People said I was brave to take the first one, but in the end, I think that little bit of inexperience did me in. I got back to the line, and Matt Lawrenson came over and put his arm around me, and I was expecting him to say something really nice and really cuddly. And he said, "You stupid, you know what?" Which actually broke the ice for me, because it was quite funny. He started laughing. For us, we were standing at halfway line thinking, what is he doing now? Because that's how Bruce was. From nowhere he would do something, and again we were going, what's he doing? He's going to put himself off more than he's going to put him on. But in the end, penalty shootout at home before we left, penalty shootout in the cup final. He never made one save between the two of them, but he obviously put them off in the final because I think it was 2 of them went screaming over the crossbar because we only missed one the European Cup. Obviously, initially when Alan Kennedy puts that home, you get the couple of minutes rush where you're going crazy, and then you lift the trophies a bit special. So that euphoria lasts a couple of minutes, and then you get the trophy, and it's another couple of minutes, and then right, where are we going tonight? We're all wanting beer. All the wives are there. We want the party started. So now it's all about the party. Okay, we won the European Cup final. That's great. We want a party now. So that whole winning it disappears until we land back in Liverpool the following day, and you've got 500,000 people waiting for you. I'm not sure I've got the vocabulary to tell you how great that is to leave the airport and just pass 500,000 people waving at you, singing, just
Sign up now for ESPN Plus.